the strongest argument for us probably being in a simulation, I think, is the following.
Like Mr. Musk thinks, are we living in simulation?
I find it hard to argue against that possibility.
40 years ago, we had Pong, like 2 rectangles and a dot. That was what games were. Now, 40 years later, we have photorealistic 3D simulations with millions of people playing simultaneously, and it's getting better every year.
You look at our computing power today, and you say, I have the power to program a world inside of a computer. Well, imagine in the future where you have even more power than that. You can create characters that have, for example, free will, or their own perception of free will.
And soon we'll have virtual reality, augmented reality. If you assume any rate of improvement at all, then the games will become indistinguishable from reality.
So this is a world, and I program in the laws that govern that world. That world will have its own laws of physics and chemistry and biology.
Even if that rate of advancement drops by 1,000 from what it is right now. Let's imagine it's 10,000 years in the future, which is nothing in the evolutionary scale. So given that we're clearly on a trajectory to have games that are indistinguishable from reality, and those games could be played on any set-top box or on a PC or whatever, and there would probably be, billions of such computers or set-top boxes.
Now you're a character in that world and you think you have free will, and you say, I want to invent a computer, so you do. Hey, I want to create a world in my computer. And then that world creates a world in its computer. And then you have simulations all the way down. So now you lay out all these universes and throw a dart. Which of these universes are you most likely to hit?
It would seem to follow that the odds that we're in base reality is 1 in billions.
The original one that started it, or the countless simulations, the daughter simulations that unfolded thereafter? You're going to hit one of the simulations.
Right. And actually, arguably we should hope that that's true, because otherwise, if civilization stops advancing, then that may be due to some calamitous event that erases civilization. So maybe we should be hopeful that this is a simulation, because, well, otherwise, either we're going to create simulations that are indistinguishable from reality, or civilization will cease to exist. Those are the 2 options.
But if it's true, what can we do about it? If, like the Truman movie, we're in that...
Yeah, well, he can try to escape by going in the Truman movie to go through the barrier.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you were programmed by somebody, yeah, no, there's nothing you can do.
So what difference does it make if I'm programmed by someone?
I guess
since I don't know it.
I guess it doesn't make any difference at all.